your artist. Today we're going to be making a color, emotion, feeling dictionary. And I would like you to take a look around at your places, at your old papers, and see what kind of material that you have that can be used for this project. Anyway, if you just have a sheet of blank paper and something to color with, color pencil, markers, crayons, I don't know, paintings, whatever you have, let's use it. We're going to start choosing something that can have many colors in, but you still like it. In my case, I relate to a color palette. You may wonder why, I have no idea. So I have already done a preliminary sketch in here. I want to be big because I need to put all my colors, plus I need to write the feelings of each color on it. I'm using some scrap reusable papers I found in my old paper box, and I'm going to do the color slashes around my color palette. So I got a blue, yellow, I have two kinds of orange, but for me they pass different feelings, and green, pink. I don't have neutral colors, so I have already painted here in my color pencils gray, black, and white, because my original paper is this creamy color, right? Is this light sand color. But if you have a white paper, you can just draw and do straight on your own drawing. So I'm not gonna cut right now. I wanna see if the size is okay. I'm gonna try to do all my colors first. I'm cutting the pieces, even the ones from the white sheet of paper, which already was a reused paper. Okay, I drew something and I cut to save the blank part. So we try to save as much as we can. Now I have a list of the colors that I have on my palette here, and I want to relate emotions and feelings to each one of these colors. I'm going back to the list that you can find in the slides you have here, the description, or you may have seen it already, and it says feelings and emotions with a list of sad, happy, hurt, confident, and energized. You might have other emotions you want to put here that are not listed. That's perfectly fine. The list is just a suggestion to help you out. So I'm gonna take a look at the list and see the feelings and emotions I want to put over here. So for blue, for example, I would say blue, it's calm and sad. If I have two words for each of them, it's fine.
You can put more, so there is no problem. So green for me, it's soothing and super nature related, so relax. Yellow is excited.
Fill up your list with your own sensations about each color. On this step, it's okay to go back, erase, change opinion. Just reviewing, what I did was I listed first, just in a scrap paper, okay? I listed first the colors that I have in my work, and I take a look at the list to see if I could fit some of these words into my own color choices. I also had other words that I want to put here, and I wrote them down. So for me, for example, gray can be upsetting, but also supportive, as gray is neutral and it can give support for other colors to shine. And white's peaceful, black can be serious but also successful. And I changed it, I put exciting in yellow first, then I moved to orange. I think orange is more exciting than yellow, but yellow is optimistic and joyful. So the list is complete now. I have 1, 2, sometimes 3 words for each of the colors, and I have to pass these words to my palette now. And there are several ways of doing it. I can just write the words here towards the center and have them. As I am really addicted to a tracing, and I miss some black in here, tracing everything, I think that I'm gonna trace my colors with the words. Let's see how it looks like. Like the effects of tracing with lines, but I still miss some black tracing or some shades and highlights in here. So I'm gonna get my pencil and I start shading always the right and the bottom of each color, and I will try with a white pen or maybe a white color pencil to do the highlights too. If my shades, I'll show you one close here. If my shade is to the right and bottom, so I'm shading straight on the color. Here it's kind of bottom too. All the lines that are horizontal, I'm shading above them. There is no above, as this is a palette already. But here I do, and here I do. So I can shade all this area. So if my shading is at this side, it means that my highlights will be at the opposite. So shadings right bottom, highlights top left. So I'm gonna do some shining spots here too. This way. Let's try another color, red. So right bottom shades.
So right side, bottom, right side, bottom, shades. Here too, right side, bottom. Yeah, a little bit, but that's it. I'm gonna paint the highlights, the left, up. This way.
Let's do in other colors.